I used to create song ideas randomly. Sometimes I would do sound design, sometimes I tried to rework some old tunes, sometimes I just took Serum or other synthesizer and I started to tweak a preset. But this wasn't very effective way how to create songs, because sometimes I just tweak the preset and I end up 2 hours just tweaking with no results, and I had headache from it because I just wanted to make songs, but without system. For me it was like, it sounds all the same, I don't know what to do, and I felt like I need to do some change, or that I need to learn something magical that immediately will change me, and I will start to create great ideas whenever I want. But one day I said enough and I started to be more organized, and I created a system which, if you combine it with consistency, you can create a large pool of ideas which you can choose from, and you can have a lot of ideas that can be good or bad, but you can choose the best tunes that you want to finish. And in this video we are going to cover how to stop being stuck, how to have diverse ideas, how to not have all the same ideas all the time, and how to not make music production as a chore, but how to make it fun. So I created a system, or we can call it a habit as well, because this takes only 5 minutes to do, and you can do it not only once a day, you can do it 3 times a day, or you can do it like 20 times in 1-2 hour session. It really depends what is your goal and what do you want to achieve with those ideas. But to get you closer to the system, you just set a timer on 5 to 10 minutes, depends how much time do you have, but you don't need more than that. 5 to 10 minutes is totally okay. So when you rush to work, or when you have some free time just before bed, this is great time to do these short ideas. The key thing here is to not focus on perfection or quality, but you want to have the highest speed. You just take some synthesizer like Serum, and you just do the first thing that comes into your mind. You don't have to start always the same. You can always experiment, and one day you can start with melody, or you can just do some bass rhythm. And key here is to not tweak any parameters for too long. Of course, you need to find something that you can vibe to, and of course you need to, I don't know, change the preset, maybe tweak the filtering or wavetable position. That's totally okay, but key here is to not stay on the tweaking, and to create something that you can then save and you can listen to it after few days. So every time you create this idea, you want to save the project with the same name, and you also want to render the audio with the same file name as the project, and you want to keep it organized on one place. You can do files on your laptop, but I will tell you what I do and how you can do it as well in a bit. You can do this really every day, maybe in the morning, before lunch, or after lunch, or when you come back from work or from school, and before you go to bed. And you can create 4 ideas in a day. Once I will show you how I use it, you will see how it works and why it's so powerful. Now we are in the Notion. Notion is great app, or you can have it also in your browser. It's designed for notes, but also for some project management, task management, to-do lists, whatever you design. And I created this, I call it producer sketchbook, and here you can see I have all the notes that I need to understand what phases the idea is in. And here I can also add my own ideas, some song analysis, or when I also try to find what other producers use, I can track it here and put all of my notes here. So you can really design this as you want. At the end of this video, I will tell you where you can get this for free. So the best thing about this is that you can put SoundCloud private link here. Of course, you need SoundCloud Pro if you want to have, you know, hundreds of ideas here, but it's really worth buying SoundCloud Pro because you will upload your songs anyway and your mixes, so it's really worth upgrade. And in my free community, I also have some free SoundCloud alternatives, but I found the SoundCloud Pro best anyway. And you can really go through any idea here and you can just directly listen to it. And you don't need to go into your project and, you know, like wait 10 minutes before the project loads. So it's really cool to do it here. And you can listen. Oh, fuck, my ears. Sorry, I just turned off the audio. It just blasted my ears. So here are things that you can also design by yourself, but I have this in my template where I can rate how I like the idea. I can move it into different phases. You know, splurge is like the first idea, then discovery. It's like when you try to go deeper into the idea, then draft, mixing, mastering, done, released. If you are interested, I can talk a little bit more about this system in future videos. Just let me know in the comments. And here I have when the song was created, what subgenre it is, what vibe it is, and later when I decide that I want to create EP, I can just go through this list of ideas, and I can also filter out the ones with the best rating. So we can have rating, and we can do ascending, and now you can see all of the ideas that has rating with number 10. So I can then put it into here. You know, it's very easy to drag it, and like this I see all of my ideas that I have, and it's really powerful. So if you're interested, just go into my free community below this video, and there you can download this Notion template. It's completely free, so just jump on the link below this video and you can download it there. Another amazing thing about this Notion is that you can go here and you can put here old versions, and you can also directly write notes about what do you want to improve about the song, so you can work more efficiently. And once the song is done, you can even put it into done or released, and then you know what tunes are finished. This system works perfectly, but if you don't have it as a habit, you don't create enough ideas, so you don't have the large pool of tunes which you can select from. Just find 5 minutes a day where you just create this short idea. You can do it like before bed or after lunch. And every day, let's say after lunch, you will do this. And if you need some help with setting the habits, you can watch this video or videos on my channel where I talk about habit trackers, where you can track the ideas. And if you do this for 30 days, every day you create 1 to 5 ideas, you can end up with 30 ideas in a month. And from those 30 ideas, 5 of them can be really amazing songs that you would never dream of that you can create. Just try to compare it and try it yourself, and try to compare if you create new idea every month and if you create a new idea every day. That's huge difference, because if you create idea every day, not only that you have more ideas, but you also create ideas faster, the ideas are better and better, you can find new special ways how to create the ideas, and you can even find new techniques or new presets that you would normally never find. So I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do it below this video. Hit the bell notification because I post videos almost every day. And if you want to download the free Notion producer sketchbook where you can track these ideas, you can do it on the link below. It's in my free community. All you need to do is just create account on Skool and you can download the tracker. If you have better system for creating ideas, then let me know in the comments and I see you in another video.